Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Liam and this is my hobby room, and I recycled the box so I can't do the little spinny thing, but today we're back with our Witch from Mercury mobile suit marathon, taking a look at the Gundam Pharact. Pharact? I really like this mobile suit, I gotta say. I like it. I love the mobile suits from Pale Technologies. Very thin, very sleek, very alien looking. The Gundam Pharact is one of the first designs I saw when Witch from Mercury was released, like the marketing for it anyways. And I saw this design and I was like, whoa, that's really cool. They're doing something different. I like different, that's nice. I like different, but I don't like too different. And this is just different enough for me to be really interested without being turned off from it. So here is the Gundam Pharact all snapped together. I've done some sanding, I've closed the seam lines, and I've sharpened the V-fin and everything. Actually, I don't really think there are that many seam lines. If I remember correctly, there actually might only be seam lines on the rifle, and even then, just a tiny bit. They hid them very, very well. However, what's not hidden are the huge hollow spaces all over this kit. There's one on the back of the neck. They have them on the little support struts that hold up the wing binders. There's one behind the barrel of the rifle or whatever that thing is, muzzle brake. Very easy to fill in. I used UV resin and epoxy putty, it's the standard, fill those suckers in, and then just painted over them. And it looked like, it's like they were never there. They were never there at all. Now, here is something I absolutely love about the Gundam Pharact, and this is true for the Zoort too, another Witch from Mercury release, is this little compartment here opens up and the beam saber stores right inside. Of course, I have giant grubby sausage hands, so it's kind of hard to get out, but there's the beam saber, and it just stores right in there. Because I've sanded everything down quite a bit, it will slide out, but once it's painted up, it should sit in there just fine. But doesn't that look great? What a great idea. What a cool idea for beam saber storage. Love that. Great work. And the main weapon for this kit is the beam arquebus. This is a very long rifle. Looks very stylish. It's very nice. Yeah, there are no real seam lines to worry about on this. There might have been one here, but I closed it. I can't remember. No, it's not. They're all hidden, which is nice. The only work I actually had to do on the beam arquebus is this little part here. I just filled this in with some resin and cured it up because there was a big hollow space on the back, but very nice looking accessory. Really love the lines on this thing and how evil it looks. It's very menacing looking. You know what it's like? It's like a spider. Now we've got some interesting gimmicks on this kit. I really do like the swinging pauldron thruster things here. I actually think they do have a proper name. I just don't remember what they are. This little arm here can move the thruster out sideways, and then it can sit flush as well in this little cavity, which is kind of cool. This top part also opens up here to have a thruster on the front and the back. Very interesting looking, love that. Also on the inside of this thing, you've got a bunch of gun bits. Now these do come out, and if you buy like a separate stand, you can display them next to the kit. I don't think they're that interesting, and I find them very loose, so as you can see here, I've stuck it in there with sticky tack. But yeah, they just look like this, just little guys. Now, if you've seen the show, you know what they do. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them in. I'll probably glue them in too, just so they don't fall out, because I don't really plan on displaying it with all the bits flying around. As much as I think that's very cool, I don't really have the space for it. Now, another cool gimmick is that the feet turn into this little claw-like thing, and there's also a beam gun in there. Beam gun in the feet, a beam gun in the feet, a little beam gun. You know me, I painted this one, and I will show you what it looks like in just a moment. Just go ahead and like this video if you wouldn't mind, because it really helps me. And also, subscribe to the channel for lots more awesome Gunpla content. I've done quite a few Witch from Mercury kits on this channel. I've done lots of other kits. Lots of them. There's a ton of videos on this channel. I can't even remember how many. Check them out, and I hope you stick around. We'll be doing many more kits from the Witch from Mercury line as we continue on with videos. I've got a few over here, so I'm excited about that. So this is the kit before I painted it. A lot of fun to put together. No real surprises. There are a few delicate parts, especially around the head. You want to make sure you don't break those little thin V-fin parts there. And this is the kit after I have finished painting it. Now, the color scheme being so subdued as it is, I think my colors dried a little bit darker than I was expecting. So I'm not really getting a lot of the depth of the highlighting that I did on this thing. And even the chipping just kind of blends right into the design, to the color scheme. So that part I'm not too psyched about. I might go over it again and do some more chipping, but I wanted to keep it kind of light. But I think, you know what? I think I went too light. But that being said, because the color scheme is so subdued, it's just a very dark blue, and my gray is a little bit darker than I think it's supposed to be. I like the darker look to it. I kind of wish that I had done it a little bit brighter to match the actual colors of the plastic. It's a very flashy suit, despite it not having a lot of bright colors. It kind of reminds me of like a sports car or something like that. I do like the inclusions of the yellow pieces on there, the character yellow. That's really nice. The white really stands out, but that dark blue is well, it's very dark. Very dark, blends in. So maybe the details aren't necessarily that noticeable. It does stand out next to the other Witch from Mercury kits because it is so tactical looking. It was a very fun build, and I think you will really enjoy it. If you'd like to get one, you should check out bchobbies.com, link in the description below. We can get you one of those real quick. Quick like a bunny. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I know that's a bit of a shorter video for you guys, but fret not, because I've got some interesting ideas coming up. I'm going to do another one of those start to finish builds. I know I've done a couple of those before, but I like to freshen it up. I'm going to go through that with you. I am going to be continuing with our Witch from Mercury mobile suit marathon. Is that what I called it? I'm forever, ever grateful for you guys for tuning into Liam's Hobby Room and spending this hobby time with me. I hope you make time for your hobbies, by the way, because I think they're very important. As always, take care of one another, give your moms a hug, and I'll see you guys next time on Liam's Hobby Room.